Mastering the passive voice with irregular verbs. Hello everyone and welcome to our English language learning journey. Today we're going to tackle a really interesting topic: formation of passive voice with irregular verbs. I assure you that by the end of this video, you'll be handling these like a pro. So, what exactly are irregular verbs? Well, they are verbs that do not follow the regular conjugation rules of the English language. For example, go becomes went in the past tense, not goed, like we would expect with regular verbs. Irregular verbs can be a bit tricky, but with practice, they become easier. Before we jump into the main topic, let's take a moment to revisit what passive voice is. In the passive voice, the subject of the sentence is acted upon by the verb. For instance, in the sentence, "The cake was eaten by John," the cake is the subject, but it's not doing the action, it's receiving it. Before delving into irregular verbs, it's useful to quickly review how we form the passive voice with regular verbs. For regular verbs, we use the verb to be in the correct tense and then add the past participle of the main verb. For example, active, he plays the guitar. Passive, the guitar is played by him. Now we're getting to the heart of our discussion. To form the passive voice with irregular verbs, we still use the verb to be and add the past participle of the main verb. The tricky part is that the past participle form of irregular verbs isn't always predictable. Here are some examples. Active, she broke the window. Passive, the window was broken by her. Active, John wrote the letter. Passive, the letter was written by John. Note that broke changes to broken and wrote changes to written in the passive voice. Let's get some practice with a few examples. Active, the dog bit the man. Passive, the man was bitten by the dog. Active, they have taken the test. Passive, the test has been taken by them. With time and practice, you'll become more comfortable with these forms. And that's it for today's lesson on formation of passive voice with irregular verbs. It might seem a little tricky at first, but keep practicing and you'll get the hang of it in no time. As always, if you have any questions, leave a comment below. Thanks for watching and happy learning.